There's a feeling that we all get when we turn the corner of our street and start heading towards our house. It's an emotion that we all kind of describe when we talk about it by saying home. When we interact with each other, we say, make yourself at home, or I hope you feel at home. It's an emotion that we've just kind of tied a word to about our own houses. When people come to this river, they go fishing, they go swimming, they go water skiing, they run up and down the beaches and have fun. When I come to this river, I feel at home. When I turn the bend on this river here and I start looking off in the sunset, I feel the same way you feel when you sit down on your couch at home at night. That same feeling you get when you roll over and spend an extra 5 minutes tucking into your pillow and laying in bed in the morning. I get that just by looking at this island. I have made this place my home. I feel at home here.
The colder the night, the warmer your hands are. Held in your arms, the hole in my head grows whole. But I don't wanna die alone. But I don't wanna die alone. I'm not gonna keep you by the phone, dear. Hang up when you had enough. Too much to talk.
Hey, that's enough. You didn't see us. You didn't see us at all. It's one of those really quiet, still nights. It is stunning outside right now. It's one of those nights. It is a beautiful night. Look at this. Look at that. River. Come here. Come on. River, come here. I think it's, I don't know what it is over there. River, come here. Let's go. Come here. So I see a light all the way through the woods over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's nowhere near this island. That's why I'm not worried about what River's doing. But it does look like there is maybe a carp fisherman or something over there. I mean, this could be lightning bugs. No. There's someone over there with a fishing with a flashlight. That's the first person I've seen. Or sign of, or indication of a person. I love days like this where it's this still, quiet and calm. Look at the eagle nest. Unfortunately, I have to move the boat over to the other side there because a afternoon storm is going to run through here and kick up wind and water. Someone came in here in the last month and look at, they put all brand new catfish cages or traps. Every 100 feet along the shore. Okay, so we're in the back of a creek here where right around there it started to get too shallow to run the motor, so I pulled the motor up and I started to just paddle, and it's this, you know, it's a rocky creek bed with clear water so you can see where you're going, but there's not enough room for the motor. Look at all the snail trails. Yeah, I want to see if I can get back over here to the left. There's a little entrance to a creek I'm hoping I can get to. We'll see. But I let River off to explore for a second. There he is. Come on, bud. Let's go. With me, right now. Come on, we're blowing away. Hurry up. He's going to come jump right on here. Come on, bud. Let's go. That was a good jump. Alright, let's see what we got here. You know, it looks like we might be able to get in here. It's really, this is, the creek water is always perfectly clear. You can always tell. Yeah, look at the light through it. So the wind's just kind of blowing us in here. I'm just kind of paddling here and there, but yeah. I think I'm going to go right around there and see if we can get in here. You could tell from that cinder block that the water is only 2 inches deep right on that bend to go to the right. But I'm hoping we can go left over here. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, well, it does look like we could go left here. We're going to start paddling. It does look like if we followed all the way to the right, we could get around that stump. This looks muddy. I'll probably let River off here. Just to let him run. Yeah, it probably is really muddy, but whatever. You want to go? Should have sat down before I asked him that question. I'm going to get back on the paddle. So that's, River just went through there. It's actually deeper than it looks. It was all the way to his belly, so we could get the boat in there. We need at least another foot of water, maybe a little more before we could get the houseboat back here. But I come here every spring and I keep the houseboat along here every spring. It's a nice, clear, clean water where you can shower out here, and it's just beautiful. Nobody comes back here. I've never seen anyone back here. You gotta watch it with him. He'll relaunch a boat if you don't pull it up far enough off of the water. He jumps into it with a lot of force. Yeah, look at how beautiful this creek water is. So typically I get my boat up to here, the houseboat, and there's at least another 1.5 or 2 of water. You know, I always tell everyone the best time to really look over a body of water is when there's no water in it. Look at how easy this is to tell where the creek hugs the shoreline right there, you know. And if you just stay along the shoreline right there, you get extra more than a foot of depth just from coming in here. You can see that here, and then that's an obstruction that obviously you would see in clear water, but you know, going around that, it's not that hard. Yeah, this is really cool. Look at him. He's on the other side of the creek. Yeah, so 2 springs ago, I put my shower in here, and this was the first place that I used my shower. And then last spring we came here, and it was where we got the full moon, I think. Yeah. It's really a nice creek. Great, beautiful water. Really beautiful water. And when it fills up, it's, you know, it goes from tree to tree. Look how clear that water is. It's just awesome. Stay on this side, bad dog. River, bad dog. Good boy. Good boy. You stay over here, buddy. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna roll. You look like you're gonna roll. He's a good dog. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I wouldn't even need to come all the way in here if that's solid rock right there. Even if you just got the boat somewhere along in here, you could just set the lawn chair out and relax in here. Because this is just, I mean, you could see any kind of wild animals for a distance. It gives him a huge yard to play in. This is just like my spot where we have that open field on the island over there, where there's just, I can see what he's doing, you know. Come here, bud. Come on, right now. Let's go. Let's go, bud. Yeah, this is cool. No, River, bad dog. With here. Come here. Come on, bud. Yeah, I like this. I'm thinking what we can do about this. We'll see. I mean, if anything, if the water goes up, it's already February. The water goes up in March. Come spend a bunch of time here in March. Come here. Yeah, I like this. I've mentioned this a couple times. From summer to winter, the water levels here fluctuate by between 4 and 5 feet. In summertime, the Tennessee Valley Authority raises the water level for recreational purposes, basically for people to play with their boats in the area here. And then when it's not peak summertime, they drop it by 4 feet to make the water levels more of a swampy marshland for nature. It's what it should be, basically. It shouldn't be big lakes, deep lakes. It should be something where great blue herons can land and touch the bottom of most of the water, right? So in the next, that leaves an interesting time frame for me living on this river here when the water levels change. So in the next month or so, there will be fluctuations where they're going to try to clean out the river, and they'll bring it up about 2 feet, clean out any logs and debris into the main channel, and then drop it 2 feet, and it'll happen 2 or 3 times. Ultimately, even if that increased water level doesn't lift me off of, like, let's say a patch of land that I decide to put my boat on, within a month of me doing that, the water level will go up by 2 or 3 feet regardless, just for summer pooling in March. So right now is a weird time of year where I've always kind of put my boat on dry land for a couple weeks at a time. And I believe that this area, I'm going to watch it over the next week or 2 or 3 weeks, but I believe this area might be a very interesting place to do that. I chickened out last year because of the shape of the stream. It's too much of an angle where if I was in that stream, it would make my boat kind of bow too much. But I feel like, don't go into the stream. Just stay right outside on the flat land, and it would be better. I'd be better off there. So yeah, this is what's running around in my head that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, is looking for spots to do that. And then the spring storms, if your boat's flat on land, you don't have to worry about it blowing away or ropes breaking or anything like that. And that's when the storms are the worst, is March. So March, April-ish. February to March, basically. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking about and what I'm doing here. Yeah, you could very easily pull the houseboat up right there, and over here. And just let the water go down and you'd be sitting on flat ground. It's kind of cool. That's something I should think about doing in March. Yeah. Cool.
Pack yourself a toothbrush, dear. Pack yourself a favorite blouse. Take a withdrawal slip. Take all of your savings out. 'Cause if we don't leave this town, we might never make it out. I was not born to drown. Baby, come on. Forget what Father Brennan said. We were not born in sin. Leave a note on your bed. Let your mother know you're safe. And by the time she wakes, we'll have driven through the state. We'll have driven through the night. Baby, come on.